we will review back a little bit on the estimation procedure. Okay, we already learned about estimator. Okay, so in our previous class, I already mentioned about the definition. Okay, estimator and also estimate. So again, when we mention about estimator, it is a function of the sample. Okay, and then estimate is just your value. Okay, value which is based on your sample. Okay, sample we take from a population. So we have two types of estimates. Either it can be either point estimate or interval estimate. Okay, so when we mention about point estimate, so that's mean you need to verify better that estimated value, okay, or your point estimate is the best estimator. So we have the unbiased estimator, we have the consistency, whether that one is consistent estimator or not, and then the last one is whether that one is efficient estimator. Okay, so two type of method that we use for estimation procedure is maximum likelihood and also method of moment. Okay, so this one is based on your probability function. Okay, we have your x random variable, and then we have this one is your probability function, which is fx theta. Okay, kita denote lah, kita pakai simbol dia fx theta. So x is your observation, theta is your unknown parameter. It can be either known parameter, okay, parameter yang diketahui, ataupun unknown parameter. So when we have unknown parameter, so that means you need to estimate your parameter value. Okay, so okay, this one is just a notation. So back to your definition, we have a likelihood function. Okay, likelihood function where we denote this one as your capital L, okay, italic capital L, theta given x, okay, ataupun theta just slash x lah, ya. So theta is your unknown parameter, x is your observation, your sample. So likelihood function is a product of your probability density function, which is fx theta. So symbol for your product is this one, product sign. You have I equals to 1 up to n. So that means fx1 theta multiply with fx2 theta up to fxn theta. Okay. So when we have likelihood function, we need to maximize the likelihood function. So that means we need to maximize this product. Okay. So the easiest way, normally what we did is we take log. Okay. We take log. So log fxi theta. Okay. So this is the summation. So again, since log is one-to-one function, so that means there is no loss of information. Okay. So kita ambil L theta, which is your summation of log fxi theta. And then we follow the procedure. Okay. This one, kita write down the likelihood function. Kita take natural log of the likelihood. And then we differentiate. Okay, we differentiate with respect the parameter yang kita nak dapatkan. Kalau kita nak estimate theta, so we differentiate with respect to theta. If we want to estimate your parameter mu, so differentiate with respect your parameter mu. Okay, so it can be either single parameter ataupun kita ada vector lah, which is your multivariate punya observation. But again, procedure sama. Kita differentiate with that respect to that parameter, setkan equal to 0, and then maybe kita need to solve dia punya equation. Okay, and then we check whether the estimated theta head obtained in step 3 tu, is it truly correspond to a maximum in the log likelihood function. Kita differentiate sekali lagi, kita ambil second derivative. So check bila kita masukkan theta head tu, is it give you a negative value. So kalau dia second derivative if negative, so that means your theta head is your MLE. Itu kalau kita nak verify whether that one is your maximum likelihood function ataupun tidak. Okay, normally biasanya kita dah differentiate, kita setkan equal 0, that is your theta head lah. Okay, tapi let's say if the question need you to verify whether that one is your maximum likelihood or not. Okay, so that means kamu ambil lah kamu punya second derivative. So masukkan theta head tu. Okay, masukkan theta head dekat theta, check sama ada second derivative tu give you negative value ataupun tidak. Okay, so the things that you need to remind is for certain situation, bila kita differentiate kan with respect to theta, kita setkan equal to 0, it does not give you any solution. Maksudnya kita tak boleh nak selesaikan apa-apa. For example, let's say if you have, katakan macam ni lah, n over theta equal to 0. So bila kita selesaikan, tak boleh, kita tak dapat theta head tu, kita tak boleh nak ungkapkan theta head tersebut. Okay, so that's mean this one does not yield solution for theta head. So your MLE may be your audit statistic, okay, for certain situation. Okay. Okay, so this is the example. Ini secara manual lah, kita tunjukkan conduct an experiment lah, kita flipping coin, and then we take several pi, okay, and then substitute. So which pi that give you the maximum likelihood function, yang mana satu. So that one kita dah cuba itu. Okay. Okay. Sorry, sekejap ya, saya letupkan ni. Okay, so for previous example, we only take observation from a Bernoulli distribution. So if you have Bernoulli distribution, that means binomial, your parameter is P, okay, your N is equals to 1. So we have two choice, either 0 ataupun 1 lah. So that means this one is Bernoulli distribution. So kita nak estimate parameter P. Okay, first you need to know what is the probability function for Bernoulli distribution. So kalau Bernoulli kita ada fx dia, you have fx p, okay, p to the power x, 1 minus p, and then, okay, you have 1 minus x, okay, 1 minus x over there. Okay, and then kita nak dapatkan dia punya product, okay, product of your probability function. Okay, so you have p x1, 1 minus p, 1 minus x1 for first fs1p. Lepas tu kita gantikan fx2p. So p x2, 1 minus p, 1 minus x2. And then you simplify. Okay, ni, third step ni, simplify kan. So mesti tahu macam mana cara kita nak simplify kan. Okay, so that's mean you have p to the power x1, x2. Okay, ini kuasa yang index. That's mean kita ada summation. So p to the power summation si, 1 minus p, okay, repeat for n times. So kita ada n minus summation xi. Okay, 1, 1 tu keluarnya sebanyak n times. So kita ada n. Okay, kita ada minus x1, minus x2, minus xn. So minus summation xi. Okay, next step, ambil ln. Okay, ambil ln, summation xi ln p plus n minus summation xi ln 1 minus p. And then differentiate with respect to your parameter. So dalam case ni P. So differentiate, setkan equals to 0. Okay, selesaikan and then you get your P head. Okay, which is your P head is equals to your X bar. Okay, your X bar in this case. So that's mean katakan kita ada observation. Kita bagi raw data. Okay, so first dia kata estimate your parameter P. Okay, P head lah. Okay, so that's mean what you need to do is find your sample mean. Okay, sebab P head kita adalah X bar. Okay, kita dah selesaikan, kita dah tahu dia punya probability function, and then last, what is your P head? Katakan kita nak value. Okay, kita tak nak ungkapkan dalam bentuk X bar. So kita nak value, so that's mean, let's say lah, if I give you, okay, katakanlah 1.2, 1.3, and so on. So compute lah. Apa summation SI divided by N. So that is your P head. Okay. For certain case lah, where we have your observation. Ini kalau ini secara general, apa dia punya formula dia. Okay. So that one is your Bernoulli distribution. Okay. Again, I already mentioned this one. Okay. So we look at second example. Okay. So this one is your Poisson distribution. Okay. Poisson distribution. So kalau Poisson, dia punya random variable X takes from 0 up to infinite. Okay. Okay, suppose that you have random sample size n. Okay, x1, x2, xn. So perkataan ni, ayat ni sentiasa akan ditulis lah. Okay, sebab kita ambil random sample from size n. That means kita ada fs1 mu, fs2 mu, sampai kita ada fsn mu. Okay, so each probability tu is coming from Poisson distribution. Okay, setiap X1 tu, X1 tertabur secara taburan Poisson parameter mu, X2 pun tertabur secara taburan Poisson parameter mu, and so on. Okay, you need to find what is your maximum likelihood. Okay, parameter, a single parameter which is mu. Okay, start by writing you punya likelihood function. Okay, so likelihood function. Okay, likelihood function. So that's mean you will have your L here. Okay, so L mu. Okay, okay, so L mu, which is your likelihood function, it is a product of your I equals to 1 up to n. Okay, you have your fxi. Okay, mu. Okay, ini first step dia. So maksudnya dalam kamu punya solution, saya nak tengok ini. Okay, first step, likelihood function, your L, mu, nak tulis mu semicolon x pun boleh atau mu slash x. Okay, I do one. Okay, now kita katakan let's say kamu tak tahu nak simplify lagi. Okay, buat satu persatu. Maksudnya fs1 mu sampai kita ada fsn. Okay, so let's say you have exponential negative mu, mu x, okay, x1 factorial, okay, darab, exponential negative mu, sorry, x1. Okay, x2 factorial. Okay. Dan sampailah kita ada exponential mu xn over sn factorial. Okay. Okay, now next step you simplify. Okay, simplify kan. So kita ada exponential negative mu ni. Kita ada constant value tapi dia keluar sebanyak n times. So kamu simplify kan, dia akan jadi exponential negative n mu Okay, sebab kita ada n times. Okay, mu darabkan mu kuasa x1 darab mu x2 darab mu xn. So kuasa dia tambah. So kita ada summation xi. Okay, divide by product xi factorial. Okay, which is I equals to 1 up to n lah. Product ini simbol for product xi factorial. Okay, kalau muat kamu tulis lah I equals to 1 up to n. Okay, up to n. So si factorial. Okay, so itu still your likelihood function. Okay, okay, now the next step, cuba ambil ln. Okay, cuba ambil log asas I lah. Kalau nak tulis log asas I ataupun terus dia tulis ln. Okay, kita ambil dia punya tu. Okay, next step so ln L mu. Ataupun kamu nak tulis yang apa tu, simbol macam ni pun boleh juga lah. So ln L mu. Okay, so kita refer back. So ambil ln, so that's mean negative n mu ln E. Okay, saya tulis dulu Negative n mu ln E. And then, apa lagi? Kita ada summation xi. Ln mu. Okay, last kita ada divide by product si factorial. So minus ln product xi factorial. Okay, nampak Okay, so simplify kan. So kita ada negative n mu ln E1. So plus summation xi ln mu minus ln. Okay. Kalau dia nak tulis ni, tulis. Okay, kalau nak tulis produk saja pun boleh lah. Okay, understood dah benda tu. Okay, which is from I equals to 1 up to n. Okay, so itu kamu punya ln. Okay, ln L mu. So now kamu differentiate kan. Okay, kita differentiate kan with respect to mu. So that's mean differentiate this one with respect to mu. Okay, bezakan terhadap mu So you have n here. Okay. Okay, plus summation xi over mu. Kan kita nak differentiate kan with respect to mu saja. Okay, so differentiatekan and then you set u equals to 0. Okay, can you give me what is your mu h here? Apa yang kamu dapat? Selesaikan, setkan equal to 0. What did you get? Okay, dapat apa tu? Boleh tak selesaikan? Negative n plus summation si dibuat by u-nya. Boleh jawab. Aisyah dapat apa Aisyah? Siapa jawab tu?
S bar.
S bar, good Okay, so itu kita dapat S bar So maksudnya kamu selesaikanlah kita ada ni. Nak kena tunjukkan ke faham dapat tak S bar? So kamu ada inilah summation si dibuat by n. So kamu simplify kan? Mu h sama dengan S bar. Okay. So itu kita punya parameter dia. So maksudnya kita kena tahu apa dia punya probability mass function ni. Kalau kamu tak tahu probability mass function, so agak sukar lah sebab kita nak ungkapkan kita punya likelihood function. So that's why dia punya notes tadi tu kat sini kan. Okay. Okay, the method of maximum likelihood cannot be applied without the knowledge of underlying distribution. So kalau kita tak tahu taburan apa, memang kita tak boleh selesaikan. Itu dia punya disadvantage lah using NLE. Sebab kita perlu tahu taburan apa. So once you already decide what is the distribution, okay, you set up your likelihood function. So it is a product of your fxi mu. Okay. So expand ni maksudnya fs1 mu, fs2, fsn. Okay. Expandkan and then simplify. Okay, simplify kan. So kita ada mu, exponential negative n mu summation si divided by product si factorial. Okay. So next, kita ambil ln. Kita ambil ln. Okay. And then, baru kamu differentiatekan with respect to mu. Yang ada parameter mu je kamu differentiatekan. Yang ni ln product si ni tak ada apa. Factorial kan. Sebab tak ada mu. So, differentiatekan, setkan equal to 0. Okay, then selesaikanlah. What is your mu head? Okay. That is your parameter mu. Okay. Sebab kita akan sentiasa pakai, kita akan dapatkan MLE estimator for Poisson distribution. Okay. So katakan kita ada taburan Poisson, tapi kita tak tahu apa parameter lambda dia. Kan? X katalah tertabur secara taburan Poisson, parameter dia lambda. So kita dah tahu MLE of your lambda is your S bar. So apa yang kita buat, kita compute lah S bar from your observation sample. Okay. So itu yang biasanya kalau kita buat conduct and analysis. Okay. Okay, so that one Okay, itu yang biasa yang kita dah tahu apa dia punya distribution dia. Okay. So next example. Boleh Ada soalan ke? Example 1.2. Okay. Example 1.3 So we refer to example 1.3. Dengar ke suara bising tadi? Dengar tak orang drill? Kita dengar?
Tak.
Tak dengar Okay. Orang tengah drill so tak apa. Okay, example 1.3 Okay, so this is your observation. Okay, kita dah ada dia punya observation. Okay, kita ada dia punya probability function dia. Okay, theta over x to the power theta plus 1 which is x greater than 1. Okay, so kita punya theta is greater than 0. So find the MLE. Okay, so again, satu tu kenal pasti jugalah sama ada taburan ni taburan apa continuous discrete ke continuous tu saya rasa perlu tahu jugalah kalau macam ni kalau kita ada dalam bentuk interval macam ni so this is normally a continuous function. Okay, maksudnya dia hanya tertakrif bila x kita greater than 1. Okay, so now you want to find your MLE. Okay, cara sama, kita dah ada fx theta, so set up your likelihood function. Okay, set up your likelihood function. So same thing, you have your L theta x. Okay, first step. Okay, write down. Okay, product of I equals to 1 up to n fxi theta. Okay, so kalau tak pasti lagi, kembangkan dulu. Okay, kalau dah expert, you can simplify terus. Okay, simplifykan terus pun boleh. Kalau tak sure, letak dulu satu persatu. Okay, katakan sini, saya letak fx1 theta So theta over X1, theta plus 1. Okay, darab. Theta. X2, theta plus 1. Sampailah kita ada Xn tadi. Okay. Sn, theta plus 1. Okay. Okay. Tapi kalau let's say if you already expert, just simplify terus je boleh. Okay. So now kita simplify kan. So kita dah ada theta, kita ada n terms. So dia akan jadi, ni jangan confuse So kamu ada theta to the power n. Okay. Theta. So dia ada n, dia keluar sebanyak 3 kali lah, n times. So theta to the power n. Dia bukannya n theta. Ini bukan. Okay, kamu kena tengok dia punya tu. So kalau theta, so ini theta to the power n. Okay. Divide by, kita tulis x1 to the power theta plus 1, x2 to the power theta plus 1. So dia akan jadi produk xi. Okay. Saya letak bracket to the power theta plus 1. Nampak tak? Okay, x1, x2, xn. Okay, ini. x1 to the power theta plus 1, x2 to the power theta plus 1 and so on. Okay, sebab kuasa dia sama. Yang berubah dia punya x1, x2, xn tu. Okay, so biasanya student dia lemah kat sini. Macam mana dia nak simplifykan tu? Tu yang kebanyakannya salah. Okay. Kalau ini kita ada theta, so theta to the power n. Okay, so itu kamu punya likelihood function. Okay, so now kamu ambil ln. Bukan pada ln. Okay. Slide. Okay, kita ambil ln. Ln L theta. Okay. So kita dah ada theta to the power n over product xi to the power theta plus 1. Okay, ambil ln. So kita ada n ln theta. Yes. Okay. So you will have theta plus 1 ln product. Okay, boleh. Step ni boleh ya? So kita ada n ln theta minus theta plus 1 ln product xi. Okay, dari sini ya. Okay. Example refer balik pada kamu punya nota yang saya dah upload tu. Okay. So theta to the power n over product xi theta plus 1. So you will have n ln theta minus theta plus 1 ln product xi. Okay. Okay, now cuba differentiatekan. Cuba differentiatekan with respect to theta, setkan equal to 0, dapat apa theta hit tu? Okay, cuba dulu. Differentiatekan. Okay, differentiatekan with respect to theta and then setkan equal to 0. Okay. So kalau kamu ada this one, kita differentiatekan with respect to theta. Okay, n over theta. Okay, minus theta plus 1 ln product xi tu. So kita differentiatekan theta dia. So tinggal ln product xi sajalah ya. Okay, and then you setkan you punya derivative equals to 0. Okay, so you will have n over theta ln product xi. Theta hit tadi tu. Okay, n over ln. Okay. Okay. Dapat tak sini? Boleh? Okay, satu lagi ln product xi. Okay. Sama juga kalau kamu tulis n summation ln xi. Okay. Sebab maksudnya kat sini ikut balik petua logaritma lah . Macam tu lah ya. So kalau kita ada ln x1, x2, xn sama dengan apa? Ln x1 plus ln x2. So that's why sama dengan n over summation ln xi. Okay, baik. Okay. Okay, so now kita dapatkan dia punya MLE kita. Okay. Sebab sekarang ni diberi sampel. Okay, diberi sampel. Okay, kalau diberi sampel 12, 11.2 and so on tu, kamu kira baliklah. Okay. Kita dah ada theta head n over summation ln xi. So kamu kiralah kamu punya ln ni. Okay, ln 12, ln 11.2. Hasil tambah dia berapa? Okay, masukkan kat sini. Okay, n kita ada berapa observation? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 divided by summation ln xi. So it will give you a single value. Okay, kita dapatlah theta head tu sama dengan apa? So maksudnya soalan yang terakhir ni kita nak dalam bentuk value. Okay, kita dah selesaikan ini. So bagi dalam bentuk value sebab soalan dia give you a observation. Okay, bagi observation, so that's mean what you need to find is your value. What is the value for theta head? Okay, ada apa-apa soalan? Okay, ini faham ya? Kita nak dapatkan likelihood function produk FSI theta. So kita ada theta over S1, theta plus 1, theta X2, theta plus 1 and so on. Okay, kita simplify kan. Okay, theta tu sebanyak n times, so theta to the power n. Okay, produk SI, theta plus 1. Okay, and then differentiate, dapatkan ln. Differentiate respect theta, setkan equal to 0 and then find your theta head. Okay, ada apa-apa soalan ke? Boleh? Tak ni, petang-petang jangan tidur pula. Okay semua? Tak ada yang respon pun?
Boleh doktor.
Okay, respon sikit saya cakap tu, kan saya cakap seorang pula. Okay, boleh follow yang tu? Okay, yang tu, yang ni, yang saya mention ni, kalau kita boleh selesaikan dia punya MLE. Okay, so next example tu kita akan tengok macam mana kalau kita punya case yang kita tidak boleh selesaikan dia punya MLE dia. Okay, macam mana kita, ialah, ini kamu selesaikan, dapatkan dululah dia punya apa summation ln SI, lepas tu gantikanlah, dapatlah dia punya single value.